Welcome to Eko Atlantic City, a free trade zone. The reason why this place is a free trade zone, I'm going to be explaining it to you, and the meaning of free trade zone also. So you ensure you watch to the end of this video because I have a lot to show you.
The water is still going all the way down, but because of that bridge they are constructing. But when they are done constructing it, another part of the water is going to come out from there. Water is coming from the highway. You know, this was once water now, drilling out the water, because it's going to be a underground car park too. So they've done the piling and everything, but the water. And this was once a beach now. So
I'll also be showing you a tour inside this luxury 2-bedroom apartment in Eko Atlantic City. Then I'll show you where the Lagos-Calabar Road starts from, which is just beside Kuramo Beach.
You know, we said this place was reclaimed by water. The piling, this gives the piling an extra support on all our columns. Then we put a bit of cement. This chemical is called thiolene. We spray it on our block wall. The reason why we spray this chemical is because, one, like we said, this place was once water. There can be mold, there can be insects and all those things coming out from it. So this chemical makes sure there is no mold, there is no insect, there is no roaches infested inside coming from the underground. You get, this is a very important thing that we do. So our test that we do for this block, we throw it down from the 4th floor. Usually sorry sir, by returning it.
Okay.
It's a mixture of yes, no sand whatsoever. No sand whatsoever.
So if you throw this now
from the 4th floor.
So I'll be showing you a tour inside this luxury 2-bedroom apartment. Then I'll be showing you the biggest US consulate in the whole world. Yes, you heard me right, in the whole world. So you ensure you don't miss out on anything. Alright, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always watching our videos. You're welcome again. Alright, in this video, I'm going to be taking you on a tour drive to Eko Atlantic City, and we are starting from here. We're coming from Kuramo Beach residence access, so we're driving to Eko Atlantic City. You have probably heard of Eko Atlantic. In fact, on this channel, this is my second video about this place. So this is Nigeria city rising from the sea. Today I won't just be showing you the skyscrapers and the street. I'll be taking you also into a 800 million naira apartment, and also I'll be showing you the world's largest US Consulate site, and most importantly, I will show you where the Lagos to Calabar Coastal Road starts from. So ensure you don't click out of this video because I have a lot to show you. We're now at the entrance of Eko Atlantic City. It is a city that is designed to rival the best in the world. Just look at everywhere. You start to see the trees. Every building here is carefully planned. Don't forget to stay with me to the end because I have a lot to show you. In fact, I'll also be showing you how one of our properties here was built. I'm going to be showing you every little detail, even from the blocks to how the ground was plastered, to the materials that were used. I'm going to be showing you in this video, so you ensure you watch to the end, as I'm going to be telling you every little detail that you won't see elsewhere. Here is the famous Eko Pearl, the first ever tower completed in the whole of Eko Atlantic City. Up here, you can see just how massive the development is. Look at the Atlantic Ocean far ahead. Did you know that developers of Eko Atlantic City lost about 78 billion naira worth of reclaimed land? Well, ensure you stay to the end as I'm going to be explaining in details how this happened. At the start of this video, I promised I was going to be showing you how most projects here are being built, and I'm going to be explaining to you a lot of things that you probably didn't know, and especially I was going to be showing you the kinds of materials that were used here. Alright, without wasting much time, I'm going to be introducing our tour guide in person of Mr. Philip, who supervises about 3 projects in the Eko Atlantic City, to do justice to this section.
The difference between us and the next competitor is that, first of all, this is not sand. This is pure concrete. This is wire mesh. We put it on after 1, 2, 3 blocks. We put it to keep the block work stable. So 1, 2, 3, we put the wire continually. And we also put it on our columns because we said this place was reclaimed by water. The piling, this gives the piling an extra support on all our columns. Then we put a bit of cement. This chemical is called thiolene. We spray it on our block work. The reason why we spray this chemical is because, one, like we said, this place was once water. There can be mold, there can be insects and all those things coming out from it. So this chemical makes sure there's no mold, there's no insects, there's no roaches infested inside coming from the underground. Yeah, this is a very important thing that we do. And if you can see how thick this is, it's not irregular. We also did it in this shape so that tomorrow, we are not saying we are going to plaster the whole wall overnight. Tomorrow when we come back and continue, there is no crack in the future. That's why it's zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Because you can see sometimes, maybe you go to your friend's apartment, there's a cracked line in the wall. Yeah. It's because when they to monitor, to prevent. So let's say you go to one of your friend's apartment, you just see there's a crack in the wall. It's because of how they plastered this. They just left a straight line. So this zigzag avoids crack like that. It's very easy to fill it in and continue. And over here, this is like screeding. Some people will say it's paint, but this is how we screed. Very flat like this, and this is paint. The final job is paint. Some people think, oh, this is paint, but this is just our screeding. So, actually a waterproof sealant. This one is a waterproof sealant to avoid leakage from a unit above. Okay. So sometimes some people's toilet can be bad, but as you are paying for luxury, you don't ever want to wake up and say, my floor is leaking from above. That's a big shame. So this is the waterproof sealant that they use it on the road construction too. You pour the water here, flood the unit for about 3-4 days, and watch it. If it sinks down, that means we have to put the sealant on another coat. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So this prevents leakage, and then after this we now go ahead and do our tiling. Over here we use gypsy board. This is not.
Let's get a closer look at the exterior of this 800 million naira 2-bedroom apartment. Alright, I'll be taking you inside so you see what this looks like. Alright, so we're now at the dining side. This is the living room. Alright, so I'm taking you outside. This is the balcony, or we can say an open terrace. So it's wide, it's a very large extent, and you can get a feel of nature here. That's the Atlantic Ocean. Far ahead, you see the place that looks a bit blue. That is the Atlantic Ocean you are looking at directly on top of this property. Alright, it extends to the back. All these places is your unit. It's a 2-bedroom apartment in Eko Atlantic City, going for 800 million naira. Let me know in the comment section if you can pay this much for this property. All right, so we are back inside. This is the dining side. This is still the living room. All right, so we're now in the kitchen. Comes with a freezer already. You have an heat extractor. You have oven. Look at this. For 800 million, would you buy this? All right, so you can see the ocean directly from the kitchen also. Look at the view from here. And you can just bring down the window blind in case if that's not what you want. It's your choice. All right, so let me take you to the other two rooms. All right, so this is one of the rooms. You can just open the curtain and you see the view of the ocean directly from your room. So that's the toilet, is locked. Let me just show you the other rooms. This property also comes with a guest room, by the way. All right, so this is the toilet of the other room. This is what it looks like. So you have the beds being installed already. So you can also get a view of the ocean from here. That's the ocean directly from your window side. All right. So let me know in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Would you buy this for 800 million, or instead you rather prefer to build in Lekki or Ikoyi, or would you prefer to buy there? Let me know in the comment section. So you should know that compared to every property outside this place, you are paying a lower tax because it's a free trade zone. So it's a different tax bracket here. All right, I will now be taking you to where the US Consulate is located. It's not an embassy, it's a consulate. So you should note the difference. So it's the biggest in the whole world.
Water coming from the highway. You know, this was once water now, drilling out the water. Because there's going to be a underground car park too. So they've done the piling and everything, but the water. I think this was once a beach now. Yeah. So wow. This one is our biggest project in terms of land size and everything. It's bigger than the rest of our project.
So it will be more than
5,000. No. We can't go more than 15 floors in size of the project.
Well, you can't go more than 15.
More than 15. The same height as them. It's closer.
So here it is, the US Consulate. This is the largest US consulate in the entire world, like I said before. It's a 12-acre fortress of diplomacy, commerce, and influence, right here in the heart of Eko Atlantic. So if governments in foreign countries are investing heavily in Eko Atlantic City, which is a free trade zone, let me know if you can also invest in it.
The water is still going all the way down, but because of that bridge they are constructing. But when they are done constructing it, another part of the water is going to come out from there.
We are now at the marina in Eko Atlantic City. It is designed to host boats, yachts, and all early things. This is where luxury meets waterfront living.
be everybody will like to go on road. And if you look at water currency, I don't know if you've passed through water currency. Have you seen the US ship vessel there? Those two black ship, one left, one right. So things like that, they can come and dock it in front of us.
They don't have car parking space or their underground car parking space in Eko Atlantic City. You should know that in some places they pay as high as $7,000 a year just to park their cars. Yes, you heard me right. $7,000 a year.
So our test that we do for this block, we throw it down from the 4th floor.
Okay.
We should be sorry, sir. By returning it.
Okay.
It's a mixture of yes, no sand whatsoever. No sand whatsoever.
So if you throw this now
from the 4th floor.
I promised at the beginning of this video that I'm going to be showing you where the Lagos to Calabar Coastal Road starts from. Where it starts from exactly, I'm going to be showing you. That's where we are driving to right now. So you ensure you still watch to the end so I can show you where it starts from. Alright, I mentioned that the developers of Eko Atlantic City made some losses when the government were about to construct the Lagos to Calabar Coastal Road. They had to give up some portion of land, which caused a lot of massive loss for them. So about 78 billion worth of reclaimed land was gone just like that. And you can imagine how bad it felt considering the amount of money they've spent on this whole project. So let me know in the comment section, was this worth it? Especially for a lot of people that have been saying good things about the Lagos to Calabar Coastal Road. Some people still feel like it looks like a vain project, but then gradually it's happening. Just last week it was commissioned this last Saturday, but then it's just about 30 kilometers that have been done, so there's still a long way to go on that project. But then they are still working. They started something, and I'm going to be showing you. Let me know if it's worth it, or let me know if the developers should have been protected considering the amount of money they lost. Like I said, it's not easy. About 78 billion worth of naira. That's crazy if you ask me. All right, to the right side is still Eko Atlantic City. You can see how long this place is. It gets all the way to Kramo Beach, which is that high tower you're seeing right now. We are approaching this place, and just around this place is where it starts from. This is the Lagos to Calabar Coastal Road. It starts from here.